bit different. Yeah, it's a little bit different than what you've seen before, and I am a little nervous, but I will do fine because we can even do this afraid. Anyways, because I love what I do, I love my home shows. Really, I've taken my business to another limit, really from the beginning of the year. I knew it was my time, and so needless to say, I started getting on the phone, I started booking up my calendar. I usually run at least a 20-show lead with my calendar, and now basically when I go into my home shows, I'm usually looking for what I call like a 3-in-1, at least 3 bookings. I usually get between 1 and 5 bookings, depending on the amount of people I have there, and I'm always looking for that one person I can share the opportunity with. And, but it is different than what you've seen because I'm different. So, needless to say, I wrote down a couple of things here, and I probably don't even need to say some of them because we've heard them already. The first thing we need to do is make sure that you have a fun home show. Because really, if you have a fun home show, and if you're having a good time, then they're having a good time, and guess what? They're going to want to schedule with you because that's the way it works. You also need to totally believe in what we have. We have the best hostess program out there. You need to know it, you need to own it, and you need to believe it. I do say what you say, Carrie, all the time with so much confidence because it's like no one, I tell them they can have a $100 shopping spree, not cash, with my jewelry, but nobody's ever been able to do that, and I'm so confident that they're not going to. I'm not afraid to even say, who here has done any other kind of parties? Have you done any of the other jewelry lines? And I raise my hand. Again, it frees people up to raise their hand, and I'm not afraid to say, that's great that you've done Tupperware or whatnot, but you're going to be so excited. What I have is the best. We need to make sure that you practice what you do, because you need to get comfortable with it, and you need to have confidence with it, and that's going to come from practicing it. So just practice. Whatever booking activity you're using, you know, if you feel like it might work for you, continue doing it, practice it, and practice it at home before you even get out. Talk to the pillows, talk to the kids, get the animals in front of you, just practice it, because that's going to let you get comfortable, which is going to build the confidence. And so, I also kind of feel like this. I've learned this through my other life experiences, that people need to hear things 3 times before it even begins to set in. So with that in mind, I set this up at the beginning. I set up my jewelry, I've got all my jewels set up, and then I set this up, and this is just like this from the beginning. So this way here, my first guest comes in, and they're like, oh, come on in and look at all this jewelry, and how are you, and what's your name, and how do you know the hostess, and don't you love my jewelry? We start playing in the jewelry, and they're going to be like, oh, and what are these? Oh, aren't these great? Don't you love these? These are my petite tennis bracelets, and you're going to be able to pick one out. Which one is your favorite? Because these are for you when you decide to schedule a show with me. So I just met you, and we're at the table shopping, and boom, bam, baby. I already told you I'm expecting to, you know, to schedule some shows, because let's face it, it's what we do. Anybody coming to your show is going to expect that you're going to want to have another show. This is not my exit show that I never want to do this again. That's not what we're doing, okay? So,
reality. She said she's housed them ahead of time. I'm going to ask you at some point tonight if you want to have a show.
That's right, that's right. So, right from the beginning, I'm like, look at these, look, and so I have this conversation, and I'm setting those, I'm planting those seeds right from the beginning. Aren't they adorable? Don't you just love them? But notice, there's just one gold one, and there's one crystal one, and there's only one pink one. So really, you know, when you've made that decision that you want to schedule with me, make sure you grab the one you want, because there's only one pink one. And usually ladies who love to support breast cancer awareness, this is the one they go for. And I'm going to continue, you know, planting those seeds. Then I start my show. Okay. So anyways, I want to get everybody together, and Crystal, thank you so much for getting us together because we're already having fun and I know we're going to have a great time together. Again, my name is Lori Burley, and I am so excited for you because it really is, this is your day. I just love the way Premier lets us spoil everybody. Here's your special order form on a clipboard, which I didn't bring. And this is for you because you are going to be able to shop for free and half price tonight. Don't you just love it? With these cards, people, if you gave me your $100 in advance sales, I'm so excited. You've got $50, $60, $70, $80 in free jewelry already. I am so excited that you are able, actually it would be one from down here, that you are already starting out with $80 in free jewelry. So that wish list, you've been working on it, right? Mm-hmm. That's great. And this is for you too. All of my hostesses, and I'm looking at everybody because you're going to be my hostess too, okay? All of my hostesses also get this hostess appreciation card from me, which means, are you ready for it? You get to shop with me for a year from today's date. I'm going to put the date on the back later on, ladies. And you are going to be able to shop with me for a year at 20% off. The month of your birthday, 50% off. Do you not love it? Mm-hmm. Ladies, that's available for everybody when you are my hostess. So, I just love what I do. And you know what? This is for you as well. I'm going to hope that by the end of our afternoon together, you're going to get everything. But for now, just pull the ribbon and take the bag that's right there. Just yank that ribbon and go ahead and take this. That's the beginning, ladies. And open that up right away. Go ahead, open this. This we'll talk about a little bit later on. Sure, go ahead. And this, ladies, you can only get by way of being a hostess with me. So I just love it. All my hostesses, everyone loves this. This is our Premier Designs charm bracelet. Do you want me to help you put it on? Of course. And I do my best to help. And sometimes I need to get my glasses because I can have a hard time. Yeah, there you go. I put it on. And I'm selling the sizzle. Everybody loves it. The only way you can get this is by scheduling with me. So anyways, and then what I do, so I'm selling the sizzle with like everything, okay? We're having a good time, and you can only get this by way of being my hostess. You've got your hostess appreciation card. You are shopping for free and half price, so I'm all over making sure she's having a good time. Then I go into my game. This is really going on. I go to my game, I do the letter game, which everybody's aware of. Okay, and I do talk fast, can you tell? Because I want my show to be moving very fast. I get to my F, and I say, all right, ladies, here's the letter F, and then F is for fashion. I introduce Tiffany, and ladies, I'm going to pass out an order form for all of you. This is an order form, but right now we're going to be using it as a wish list. Because what I'm going to do, this is one of my favorite parts of the show too, ladies, because I don't just bring in my jewelry and throw it out there and say, there it is, shop. I'm going to show you some fabulous things you can do with this jewelry. So go ahead and use that order form like a wish list. Don't be afraid to fill it up. Just because you put it on your order form doesn't mean I'm going to force you to buy it this evening. When it comes to checkout, we'll put a little mark next to the things that you want to order, and the rest will just be a wish list. But you'll be so glad that you've created that wish list, because I'm going to let you know my catalog is like 700 pieces deep. So this is really going to help you. It's going to be a great thing. So don't be afraid to use this order form like a wish list. Boom, bam, bing, thrown in lots of seeds. This is a favorite piece. My hostesses love to take it. Then you start hearing, oh, look at this. My list is getting big. Don't worry. We're going to be able to cover that for you. And my next letter is the letter H. Then I use my flip chart to go through the hostess benefits, explaining all the benefits and whatnot. So I hit on this, and the cards and whatnot, because you're going through all the benefits. Then I look for a volunteer, and I usually say, hey, I'm looking for a volunteer, and that's going to be you. Come on up. You don't have to. You can sit. No, because what I do is I look for the volunteer, but I'm not even going to take that minute for them to discuss it. I just go, you come on up, because I want it. We're moving fast. If they look a little apprehensive, do not worry. All you got to do is hold the top of my box like this, and we're going to stack boxes. Ladies, the reason why I want to take a minute and stack these boxes is because you just heard my hostess program. There's so much to it. I want to give you a visual so you can see how much jewelry I'm talking about, and I want you to tell me what I just told you about my hostess program. I want to see if you can remember it. So, and then we do that. Okay, I just told you I want to give you how much, what's the percentage of free jewelry I want to give you for scheduling a show with me. So we do that. And then at the end of that, I'm able to say, alrighty ladies, then I pick up my cards, and because again, we've heard this already, I've gone through it, and then it's, ladies, I just have to offer you this, this gift card, and I pass it around to them. I want you to take this gift card because it's so easy for you to redeem with me. And because remember, ladies, all you got to do is schedule, let's get that date together, and have $100 in advance sales, and you're going to redeem that gift card with me, and I pass one to everybody. It's an awesome tool that Premier has given us. It's like so awesome. So it's so easy because they're going to take it. You know, I want to give you this gift card because it's so easy for you to redeem it with me. And ladies, don't forget, and this for me is what I feel is the beauty of my booking activity, because it's don't forget. I've been here, you know, since the moment I walked in the house talking about this, okay? There's a good chance I already know that Crystal wants one, and I may even know that, Crystal, I know you wanted that, you know, that gold tennis bracelet. So it's very easy at this point for me to say, and ladies, don't forget, I have these bracelets, these adorable petite tennis bracelets right here for you to take when we schedule your show. And I want to remind you that Crystal, our hostess, is going to get that $50 gift card. She's going to be able to redeem this gift card when 3 of you schedule with me, and I'm going to be able to give her the rest, the other gift that I gave her. So I know, Crystal, you were saying that you wanted that gold one. Go ahead and take it, and they are going to take this now and pass it from person to person. So go ahead and pass that around and make sure you get the one that you want. The beauty of this is there's only one of each one. So I'm able to tell them if it's the multicolored one, which is my favorite, make sure you grab it. And inside the cute leopard bag, the cute bag, isn't that adorable? And you're able to even sell the sizzle with that, is a date card, a magnetic date card that is even really cute. You're gonna love it. You're gonna take it home and put it up on your refrigerator, and we're gonna have a great time. You know, we're gonna schedule with you. We're gonna get you on my calendar. So it's very easy to me. It's very laid back because they've been hearing about it from the moment they walked in. Before they even picked up a necklace, they may have seen this and you know, commented on it already. Now, what am I leaving out? I don't know what I'm leaving out. So you get it out? Like you? This is out the whole time. This is out the whole time. And if I know, Crystal, because that can happen when we're at the table, as my guests come in and I'm showing this to them, I'm not showing it to them, they're really noticing it and talking about it, they may be like, oh, I want this gold one or whatnot, and I'll tell them, okay, that's great, but you want to know what? Don't take it yet. When I do my game, I'll make sure I hand it to you so you do get it. Okay? If that hasn't happened, it's still easy to go around and say, what do you think? Aren't they really, really cute? And their hand is going to go up to grab it. So I don't feel like I'm not forcing it on them. You know, they're grabbing it because they want, you know, they want to grab it, and then they're passing it around. I'm not going from person to person saying, take one, take one, take one. And the other thing I do at the end of this, and then once I go from here, all right, ladies, my last letter is, close it up, who's got the most diva dollars, enjoy shopping, and, you know, I'm here to answer any questions that you have. And then this goes with me to where I'm checking out. So the ladies that didn't grab one, if I still have a few hanging here, I can address it at checkout. You know, so Sally, what do you think? Look at this wish list. You want to order these? You know, this stuff right here, that's great. You know, what do you think about me helping you get the rest of what's on your wish list? Did you want to grab a bracelet? And then I can address what the issue is. You know, whether it's, well, you know, I mean, I want to do it, but I feel like my house is too, whatever the case is, my house is too small. let me go to a coffee house, force me to get a coffee, you know. So you can address those things and whatnot. And this is what my little date card looks like that's in the bag. So because I did switch it around, I had something else in here, but with these, now I'm learning how to incorporate what Premier has given us, because these are freaking awesome. And people take them. You know, when you walk around and when, you know, people will take them. It's a gift card. I want to tell you how you can redeem it. It's just, it's so easy that...
You're making the magnets, I'm sorry.
What was that?
The magnets, are you making them?
Yeah, I did.
Can you leave those up there so we can take a look
Yeah.
at them?
Yeah. Now what I'm gonna do, and I haven't done yet, these I made the thingamabobby using Word. I was just so proud of myself. And then I just, you know, put a little stamp and blah blah blah. But long term, I'm going to order on Vistaprint something that matches my business card, which will be this size, and that'll go in there.
You just use a Sharpie to write down the date.
Yeah, and then we can put down their date. And my thought is, you know, it's just got to live at their house until we have their show. So I'm not worried about it being, you know, perfectly whatnot. And what's in here right now is it's just a scarf. And I'm using these, why? Because I got them at Roundup, so I might as well start using them. I have used just a gift bag with tissue. Whatever you want to use, what it needs to be is cute. You need to have some eye appeal with it, so that this way here, it's going to be cute, and they're going to want it. When I'm doing something like this, I also like this because it travels a lot better than the gift bag. The gift bag, you've got to make sure you've got room, and then you got to fluff the tissue once you get it there. But this, I don't have to do that, so it's just a little easier for me to transport. And then it is fun. They do like pulling the ribbon. And it doesn't even matter what's in here. What matters is the presentation.
Now, when you give that to the hostess?
This I give to my hostess. In the beginning, she got her, once I get my 3 shows scheduled, my hostess gets this. And I do make a big deal out of it. You know, oh, I'm so excited, here it is, it's yours, open it up. And, because you do get people, you know, I want my day. I want to be spoiled, and I want you to have your day. I want to come over, we're going to have a great time, and I want to spoil you.
That's cute. That's awesome.
Does she not get it if she doesn't get a 3 booking?
If she doesn't get her 3 bookings, she doesn't get it.
Okay.
No, she does not. But usually, if I have enough people there, I'm gonna get my 3 bookings. If it's a show, you know, with 1 or 2 people there, you know, 2 people, she's gonna reschedule. But I know I'm always gonna walk out with at least 1 if it's just a couple people. But if I do have at least 5 people there, I really know I'm gonna get my 3 bookings. But my theory, though, is truly whatever you do, embrace it, practice it, learn it and love it, and be comfortable with it, and it will work for you. This is a simple business, you just need to work it. And but with making phone calls, even when you get your calendar where you want it, don't lose the habit. When you fall into, oh no, I've got to make phone calls, you start to be afraid, and you'll get comfortable with it. But then even when you've got that calendar that looks really, really good, if you've got the time, if you've got, you know, a little time you can block out, continue making those phone calls so you don't lose it. That's my thing that I'm telling myself now, because I don't want to lose the ability to pick up the phone and call people, because that's just me. I want to be hard on myself, because